Yo, what is good, boys? Welcome back. This is a brand new series, My Road to 50K. And if you don't know, if you haven't seen the Road to Payout series, you should definitely go watch it. But I documented almost my entire journey to getting my first payout. And today, January 6th, I did request my very first payout. And I'm super excited to say that and to be able to say, I have been paid out. I mean, how many people can actually say that in the funded space, in the day trader, even in the world? Like, only a certain percentage of people can actually say they've gotten a payout. They have successfully made money from day trading. And I'm super excited to be able to say that. Had to end the Road to Payout series. It's been a long journey. And now we are starting a new one, which is Road to $50,000. So, big, big goal. Trying to get $50,000. Let's see if we can achieve it. And yeah, so I kind of just want to document my journey. Hold on. Kind of just want to show y'all what my week looks like. Trying to make $50,000, trying to basically, I guess, get rich. I guess that's a good way to put it, but um, kind of reached a goal that's been a goal for me for a while, which was get my first payout, which was my first big goal of 2026. Now that we're in 2026, I wanted to see me get my first payout before March, and here we are in January. My first trade got me my payout. So only $248 coming in, but still a big goal. Still very excited to be able to see that, to be able to see money coming in from day trading after 2.5 years of trading with no success, with no money. 2.5 years. Here we are in the big year of 2026. Which is crazy to say because I started day trading in 2023, July 2023. So almost 3 years coming now that we got my first payout, and super excited to share my journey with y'all. So here's a new journey, going to try to make $50,000, and I'm gonna put it at the top of the screen. We're now at $248. Let's go. So we're gonna see what we can do. I am gonna be counting affiliates in this. So affiliate, which is I only have my Alpha Futures code, which is code Sam, by the way. Make a little bit of money from that, and let's see how much we can make with affiliates and trading. So big start to the year, first payout. So we're going to keep documenting the journey. I'm just going to do it week by week. So this is going to be week 1. Today is Tuesday. I did not record yesterday. I didn't take any trades yesterday. Just want to show y'all what my week looks like. I'm still in the hometown, still at the childhood home. So we're going to see what happens. I should be back in my college dorm Friday. So today's Tuesday, should be back Friday, and I'm going to try to keep this going. It is kind of difficult to record with a roommate, but we're going to see if I can keep this going for a while and show my entire journey getting 50K, because I did not show every single trade to get my first payout, but here we are. So we're starting off the year. My Top Step account has $250 in drawdown now because I took that $250 payout. So we're gonna go off, probably gonna blow that pretty soon, which means nothing. I have 2 more alpha accounts. I'm gonna try to stay on alpha because it's harder to trade 2 different platforms at the same time. So just gonna focus on alpha. Let's see what we can do on alpha. Hopefully I can get my first payout with them very soon. I have 2 accounts. One account is brand new that I passed in December. Haven't taken any trades on that except for just 1 micro trades, making sure I can still trade, making sure everything's working, and avoiding inactivity. So we have those, and the other account has all the winning days. I just did not meet the consistency rule, so I have to get to like 2250, I think. And right now I think it's negative 150 right now. So kind of a long way to go to get a payout on that account, but we're definitely going to keep grinding, risking $500 per trade, continuing to trade continuations. Yeah, but I'm really excited to see what we can do this year. Have big plans. College ends in May. Planning to move to Florida. Right after that, continue my pressure washing business. If you don't know, I did pressure washing last year, made a decent amount of money. So I am very excited. I know I keep saying that, but I know it's going to be a great year. And yeah, I guess I'll show y'all what the payout looks like. So here is the trade. Delivering out of a 5-minute gap. As you can see, 5-minute fair value gap, targeting this 4-hour high, which was my target. So honestly, pretty decent trade today. And, you know, it secured me a payout. So super excited about that. 1.64 RR. Not bad. So let me see if this thing can adjust. All right, there we go. Yeah, 1.64 RR. I think that's pretty decent. Come on, camera. There we go. But yeah, I can show y'all the dashboard. What it's looking like. So you can see payout amount $248. Requested amount $248. Still pending. Everything else has been approved so far. We're just waiting for the last little bit, so I'm sure it will not take that long. But yeah, the account has $250 left. Max loss limit. This thing is $250 left. Max loss limit is at 0, so I only have $250 left in the account before I blow it. So not very much wiggle room at all. Like I said, I will not be surprised if I do blow this account, maybe even this week. But like I'm gonna be focusing more on my alpha accounts, kind of trying to get away from Top Step. Top Step has been having way too many problems, so we're going to alpha with the 2 accounts. Probably get another eval, see if we can get a third. So yeah, let's see what we can do this week. I don't really have much planned this week besides Wednesday I have to go back to the orthodontist for my Invisalign, see if maybe I'll be done. Thursday, nothing. Friday, going back to my dorm, so 3.5 hour drive from my hometown. And yeah, yeah, pretty much nothing going on. Saturday I have to go back to work, going back to work, which I basically made my paycheck today, which is kind of crazy. I made $250, which is pretty much my normal paycheck every week. So it's pretty cool to think that I could actually make this a living. So that's my big goal, is to be able to make this a living. Like I said, trying to move to Florida, going to a different college in the summer, and then continuing on from there until I can be at least somewhat profitable. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, I guess I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow when I take a trade. So see y'all. Welcome back, boys. We are here, and today is Wednesday, and we are done trading for the day. The trading day is over with. Not gonna lie, kind of a trash day, but yeah, the payout still has not landed in my bank account. So it says on Top Step that is processing, finance is processing. So we're still waiting on that. So like I said, the alpha accounts are going to be the main accounts now. Pretty much traded those today and took Top Step half size, but just because like I only have $250 left, so can't risk that much on my Top Step account. But however, hold on, I always gotta fix this. Put this right here. I guess I could talk to y'all about a little bit about the trading day. It was kind of choppy. If you traded today, you know, there was news at 10 a.m. So I stopped trading kind of, I think, at like 10:30. So we had consumer sentiment and prelim inflation inspection, I think. No. PMI and Joel's job openings. And then the little non-farm thing at 8:15. And price action was not the best, but let me tell y'all, I had good risk management today. I realized I was in a horrible trade, and what did I do? I exited the trade. So this is the trade. I can show y'all. This is the trade. I saw it was a 2-minute IFEG. We had 1 hour highs above. That's what these lines are. So I don't know why this thing never wants to freaking focus. All right. Yeah, we had those highs above, 2-minute IFEG. Then as soon as I checked the 5-minute, this is what the 5-minute looked like. These wicks, I'm like, hell no, I do not want to be in this. And it actually ended up saving me from a loss because I had my stop loss here, like below this, whatever the hell this is. Actually, no, it was all the way down here. Yeah, my stop loss was right there. So it would have just ran my stop loss and then kept going up. But yeah, that's what happened today. Closed the trade almost at break even, $37. So yeah, that's what happened today. Not the best of days, but you know, I adjusted my risk. I did what I had to do. So I'm not upset that happened. You know, all I can do is, if I realize the trade's not bad, I gotta get out of it. I'm not gonna wait and, you know, kind of take a gamble, because beforehand, that's what I was doing. if I saw something like that, I would just be like, well, I'm already in the trade, might as well stay in, you know. So I'm gonna keep making it like a point to take only good trades. You know, there was a setup earlier, but in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, this is kind of a little bit bad, so I'm not going to take it because I want to take A plus setups. I want to take good setups only. So that's what I'm going to keep trying to do. You know, I think we're doing pretty good so far. No trades. So 2 trades on the year, basically 1 break even, 1 win. And yeah, I'm not upset about that. But I already went to the gym this morning at 5 a.m. I guess I could start recording that, you know, my mornings more before I trade. Because I pretty much do the same thing every morning. I go to the gym at around 6 a.m. I get back, I make some eggs, and then I just doom scroll until I can get on the charts, and then I record myself. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did today. But you know, been thinking, as you know, I got my first payout yesterday, and I just made a TikTok about this. But yeah, this, like, I just realized, like, this payout does not really mean anything, because until I can replicate it, until I can start getting more payouts and start making actual real money from trading and living off of it, one payout doesn't mean anything. $248, even if it was $2,000, like, it's still not going to make any real difference. So that money's just sitting in the bank. Well, we'll just be sitting in the bank when it actually comes, and maybe I'll get some accounts soon. But yeah, going straight over to Alpha if you do want to get some accounts. Code Sam, little plug for the day. Yeah, so I'm finna go to the orthodontist, see if I might be done with my Invisalign. And then I guess I'll see y'all maybe later. Whenever I eat, I guess I can show y'all what I eat. And then maybe see y'all tomorrow. All right, boys, just got back home and secured the bag. Got some Chick-fil-A. Done with the orthodontist appointment. I don't know if you can see this, but my teeth are yellow as hell down here. I had bars down here so I could put bands on because I had an underbite, but no more bars. I'm done with the bands. I guess my bite has been corrected. Now my teeth look horrible on the bottom, so got to get the bottom Invisalign within the next few weeks. But I'm going back up to my college, so I'm going to have to drive all the way back down just to get my bottom Invisalign. But yeah, we got the food. Probably just going to chill for the rest of the day, so not much else to do. No more trading. You know, it's best to get off the charts as much as you can. I don't want to be on the charts all day. Don't want to be focused on trading. So yeah, I'm done for the day, and I'll see y'all whenever I see you. Probably tomorrow. Peace out.
Order filled.
Bang, bang, bang. There we go. Dub on the day. We're up 589 on the funded. I can show y'all the actual balance because I keep it off. But there we go. 50K, 529. Because I did lose 30 yesterday, so we're down just a little bit. But yeah, first win on this account. Also copying it on my other account. I can show y'all the balance. I was down on this account. There we go, 50,415. So I need about 1,800 to get a payout on this account because I already have my winning days, but I lost a bunch since then. So now on this account, my first winning day. So feeling pretty good. I can just go over the trade real quick. Something I actually just learned, because normally this is not a trade I would take, okay? Because normally I want to see a retrace, I want to see everything, but something I actually learned from Jackonomics, who's basically kind of my mentor. He talked yesterday about how he took a trade where there was a giant 5-minute candle that confirmed his bias. And all he did was wait to get a 1-to-1 with the safe stop loss. So my safe stop loss was above this high because this was the retrace. So my stop loss was there. I just waited for a retrace, got a little bit more than a 1-to-1, and I banged out. So pretty good trade. I risked 500 like I wanted to and got a 1 to 1.9, 1 to 1.19. And yeah, great trade. All I did was 5-minute candle, crazy close. I had a draw on liquidity ready. This was my draw on liquidity. It's a super obvious low inside of 4-hour for value gap, or maybe a daily. Let's see if there's a daily. Yeah, there's a daily for value gap at this low. Did we already hit that? Maybe we did. I don't know. But daily for value gap,
giant freaking fat ass candle to the downside. Let me lock out so I don't accidentally take a trade. Giant candle to the downside on the 5 minute. As you can see, this could have been a trade right here. We tapped into this 5 minute, but the thing is, we were kind of in a range. It was the market open candle, so I didn't really want to take that. But this low was very obvious to me. 1 hour low inside of fair value gap. That's originally what my draw was. Then we blasted past that, had this crazy 5 minute candle close, and then I just waited for a retrace, limited it. Like I put a limit of 6 minis or 6 micros, and that's it. And also took a dub on the eval, up 1,800. Oh, I made too much. Well, I'm going to have to lose. Oh, I'll see what I can do if I can lose, because I can only make 1,500 per day. So got to see what I can do, because this is a standard account. But if I pass this account, I'll have 3 accounts. My first standard account, but there we go. Caught a dub, first dub on this account. Feeling pretty good. We're now, what, two wins in 2025, 1 break even. So, or 2026, 1 break even, basically. That had saved me from a loss, and 2 wins. So I'm feeling very good right now. Obviously this is not like, I'm not going to get over emotional. I just feel confident in the fact that I was able to catch a trade, because I went a long time without taking any trades. So W on the day, feeling very, very good. Gonna send this in the Discord, gonna make some short form content. And I gotta put this in my journal. I forgot to journal my trade from yesterday, so I also have to do that. But what's today? Today's Thursday. So tomorrow is gonna be NFP. I'll probably see if I can lose like 300 today to get me down to 1,500. And then tomorrow I'll just take a couple minis on NFP and see if I can pass this account. But yeah, that's gonna be it for my day. Gotta maybe post a YouTube video today, perhaps. But yeah, W on the day, like I feel good. Like, and I also took a trade on the Top Step account. I could show y'all that, because that's also important. Like I said, I only had $250 left, and I've just been risking my whole drawdown left, because whether I blow this account or not, it's not that big of a deal. But I also took a dub with basically half risk, 3 micros, same trade, and I made $231, which is, yeah, pretty much a little less than half, because I got in a little bit later. But yeah, $231 on the day. Balance is back to 464. So feeling very good about that. That's a W in my books, because now that means I have $500 to risk to actually possibly save this account. If I can risk $500 and get this account to 1,000, like maybe 1,000 balance, then I could possibly get another payout. If I lose the next trade, I lose the next trade. It's okay. I have those other accounts on Alpha, and I'm really trying to focus on Alpha futures. Code Sam, by the way. I don't know if I said that in this video yet, but Code Sam, if you do want to get a discount, yeah, focusing on Alpha futures, just because Top Step has had so many issues, and I don't really want to deal with them anymore. The thing's always down. When I tried to take my first payout, the dashboard was down. I had to wait more time to actually see my balance show up, which it's not that big of a deal to me, but I don't really like the situation that they're in. But definitely next up, once I get these 350Ks, if I pass this 50K tomorrow on Alpha, that's all the accounts I can have. So 150K in funding, see if I can get a payout, and then from there, probably we'll just stay with the 3 accounts until I can get another payout. After I get that payout, I'll probably go to Lucid and then get my Trade Copia account, start trade copying everything and just scaling up. So 589 on the day. Obviously that doesn't count because we haven't actually withdrawn it yet. So 589 on the day. W already took a video. I recorded everything. And yeah, pretty good trade. Okay, so we successfully lost $300 on the eval. Took like 2 trades, and with like 2 minis or something, a mini. Let me see, because now it looks like I'm lying. Cause no, this is MNT. Okay, took a little more than took a trade with 1 mini, then took a trade with 3 minis. So, for some reason, every time I full port, it decides to go in the opposite direction, whether I want to win or lose. So it started going to my TP, and I was up like $300. So I had to reverse the position and just did 3 minis, lost like $300 something. Now we're under the 1,500. So tomorrow all I need to do is just get, I guess we'll do 3 minis, like 30 points away from NFP, and should be able to just make 1,500. I already have it on here. This is the easiest way to do it. Personal daily profit target is on liquidate, and I need to make sure this is saved. Okay, we should be good. I don't know why it doesn't show at the top. It usually does, but personal daily profit target, 1520. So we'll see what happens if I can make exactly 1,500 or something. But the reason I did 1520 was just because it usually doesn't give you exactly 1,500. It'll like mess you up. So yeah, 1520 is what I want. But yeah, I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow when we actually full pour, see if we can actually get another account. So peace.
Yo, looking good. Just got a fresh cut. Last day in my city, bruh. I am so ready to go back home with my dorm. I'm excited to go. I did not end up taking another trade, so that's gonna do it for me for the week. I got my very first payout this week, documented everything I did. Only 2 trades, well really 3. One of them was break even. 2 winning trades, up 1,300 total across 3 accounts. So I'm feeling great. All the accounts are around 50,400, 50,500. So just got to get my winning days and then we'll be pretty good. So yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. The first week completed. Let's see how next week goes. I'm gonna document everything for you guys. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like if you do want to follow my journey. I appreciate all y'all so dearly, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace out.